Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be continuing to look at a scenario where civilization starts over. Without further ado, let's get into this scenario. So, I don't know what to say. So, last episode we saw lots of things happening. We saw this country get invaded. We saw that Libya and the island chain and the Mediterranean island nation here kind of got its independence. And we also see the invasion of South France and Scotland. Let's get straight into this scenario. So first off, we will see that. Wait, I want to see if you can later because I kind of forgot. Now I'm just going to do some exploration. So, as news reaches some European nations up here that there's lots of fertile land, some of these countries have interests in, because they know what happened over here. They know that some countries have had like parts of their nation that are really far away, and they've discovered the term colonization. So with European nations discovering this, we will see that in West Africa, obviously the normal exploration happens, which is this large chunk of local exploration, which stretches all the way around to here. But we'll see some European countries their interest, and they start to explore lots of this coastal bit here. And the country who's doing this is Galicia. Galicia decides to make themselves this big coastal colony of Nigeria over here. We'll see the Galician country being a colonizer. And not just Galicia, another country will be doing some colonization, and that will be none other than the red team. They have been using their alliance, and they're allowed access through the Strait of Gibraltar, and they will use this, and they will make themselves a little this large colony that stretches quite a bit inland over here. And yes, there's one more. The final country who does this is none other than what can I say? It's Rome. The Romans and the French, they're going to set up a colony right next to each other. So the Romans colony is over here in not the Romans, the Italians colony is this one here in Liberia, and we will also see that the French country will be making their colony right next to it over here. Other than that, let's split up this explored parts of Africa between the local countries. We will see that the West African country will be getting all of this land. Morocco will take this. Algeria will take this. Libya will take this, and Egypt, no, not Libya, will take this, and Sudan will take all of this land. Now we're going to move on to Middle Eastern exploration. So we will see that the Mesopotamian country, continuing what they're doing, they will be obviously exploring quite a lot inland, and they managed to kind of sort out that all of this chunk is desert. So they almost completely explore Arabia, minus this bit here. I'm gonna split that up real quick. Right, so in the splitting of all this Arabian land, we'll see that Egypt will take this large chunk here. The Turkish country will slow down quite a lot. The Mesopotamia will take all of this land, and we'll also see a new country form here in Saudi Arabia. They're quite large, mainly because they're like desert tribes and stuff. And Sudan will take all of this land. Moving more north into this region over here, we'll see some things happen. We will see that the Mesopotamian country will make a little discovery of some land over here, which they have definite intent of colonization. And we will see that all of this land over here in Asia is discovered. And there's also this weird bulge in like discovery, because they're like kind of migrating because this big group of people start migrating this way, and they settle around Lake Baikal. Anyways, all of this land is discovered. Nope, not all of that. I have a sneaky suspicion that would happen to me. And also, but over here, not all of this land is discovered, because there is a kind of a big chunk left out over here. But otherwise, all of this land is discovered, and I will kind of split it up for you. But also, people kind of forget about the route there, so the Baikal community is kind of split off. But anyways, let's get into the splitting of this land. Right, so the splitting of this land, we will see that this Pakistani country down here forms. The Mesopotamian country will make 2 colonies over here in India. Persia will expand into here. Afghanistan will expand into here. Kashmir will expand into all of this. The West Caucasian country kind of slows down, but Russia, on the other hand, they make contact with the Arctic Circle. Russia's also getting really big, and they should probably stop soon. We see Finland kind of stretching upwards towards the coast, as well as Baltica taking all this land. And we'll see that Denmark expanded quite a lot. But now we will be moving over to this Baikal region. This is very important because these groups of like explorers over here, they do make their own country, and they may not be like the Mongol Empire of this series. And this is a rising threat to the world. Who knows? Anyways, moving over to Western Europe, we will see that the Danish, their exploration into Greenland is continued. And they will explore all of these lands. Oh, right here, I'm having to like click all these islands. And they even a ship that's coming from Iceland. This is very important. Ship coming from Iceland towards the Greenland colony is struck off course over here, and they go downwards. And they still think that they're going on track, so they think that they should be around here or something, but they're actually over here. And they continue, and they make it to Newfoundland. And what happens when they make it here is they kind of settle it. They claim a colony for where the hell? That's the Azores. What the frick? And we will see that the Danes are the first country in the proper Americas. And over time, this colony kind of grows, and they explore most of this island over here. So that's a major event. Also, the Greenlandic colony does get a bit bigger. I say a bit, I mean quite a lot. Why can't I get this perfect? Frick. Right, that looks really, really good actually. You can see, yes, Denmark is getting quite big, but I know you guys have been waiting for a war or something, so let me think of a war to break out. Over here in France, we will see that the jumping of the Biscay country occurs, and I know throughout history they've been picked on quite a lot, and it's happening again because Galicia starts moving troops in, and when the red team hears about it, they're like, yes, we're getting involved in this. And they start moving troops in here. And then when North France hears about this, they're like, hell yeah, we want to get in on this game. So North France joins another war, and they are quick to occupy all this land. North France is getting really powerful, to be honest, and they managed to capture all of this land. The red team is able to capture all of this land, and Galicia captures all of this land. And in a peace treaty, we will see. In a peace treaty, I've already given the red team their land from the peace treaty. Actually, no, I think I don't like those borders. That's ugly. We're going to fix that. Right. Oops. Frick. I actually kind of feel bad for the Biscay country because they're just keep being jumped. The red team's justification is they want better access to their colony. Yeah. Anyways, we when other countries kind of like hear about how well Denmark's like kind of been doing in this, like they've been discovering all of these islands over here, like we have a sneaky suspicion there's some stuff over there. We want in. So Ireland, yes, interesting. They managed to make a landing over here inside of New Brunswick. I don't know. I think this might be New Brunswick. I kind of suck at this. Please tell me if you know. As yeah, Ireland takes all this land. Have you ever noticed France is been getting really big lately, and I think that's actually kind of tough. Anyways, next up we will be seeing. Oh, I really need another war to break out. I'm going to be happy. Bear with me, chat. I want to think of something. I know. Over here, we will see Galicia making another invasion. I hate this little panhandle up there, but I'm not going to do anything about it. They'll be invading the Central Spanish team. The Central Spanish team falls almost instantly, and we will see that the Iberian region has been kind of united. Anyways, next up we'll see Galicia and the Red Team expanding even more. This time we will see that the Red Team will be making the first move as they start moving ridiculously large, like this really big invasion into the Blue Team. We'll also see that Morocco was called into this war because of like alliances and stuff. So they start to move in, and they do very well in the south part of the country. And then Galicia joins in the war. Galicia almost instantly captures the capital. Galicia is very powerful now, and they didn't used to be as powerful, so this is very interesting, and people are getting very suspicious as to why. Like, Galicia was like a second-rate nation for most of history, and now they've gotten really strong. Yeah, they've had any alliances? No, they're not. Wonder why. Anyways, in a peace treaty, we see that the red team will take all of this land, Morocco will take all of this land, and Galicia will get to take all of this land. Now I'll go check if this actually lines up with the province layer. Yes, it does. Anyways, the reason that Galicia has become so strong is because they've actually joined an alliance. This alliance is the Stars Alliance. No, oops, I listed it on the wrong layer. My bad, chat. And the Stars Alliance is getting moderately strong. But they're going to be even stronger because they've managed to add the Greek country to their alliance. We also see that the Triangle Alliance expands because they get Egypt to join. And so tensions are definitely rising now, which is not good. Over here, though, we do see a protective alliance between a couple of countries that don't want to get invaded by Russia. It's a attack one, attack all alliance, and it is going to be the what should I call it? The square alliance. So a group of countries that don't want to get invaded by anyone. This is, well, it's actually not. Wait, no, wrong reasoning. It's a group of these Asian countries that they just want to kind of be chill with each other and stuff. So the square alliance out here forms, and tensions are definitely starting to rise between these guys. Anyways, before this video ends, I do realize that this may be a long one. We will see more stuff happening out here. These guys fully explore this region. We see that Russia will take all of this land, the greedy pigs that they are. And we'll see that Finland manages to sneakily sneak their way into taking all of this land up here. We'll see the Baltica and Denmark take the rest. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to updating the this layer. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, I love you guys. See you in the next one.